On a cold and rainy morning in the fruit and vegetable shop he owns with his brothers, Hilmi Bouchnak is busy at work. A framed poster of his late brother Ramiz hangs above in the store they once cared for together. Today, this monument marks where Ramiz was fatally shot in the head.
His body was soaked in blood. His head had exploded with a single bullet. When I picked his head up, I could feel my hand go inside.
An official government commission known as the Or Commission was appointed to investigate the police's conduct during the demonstrations. It concluded that police reaction was excessive, and it recommended a thorough investigation to determine any possible criminal responsibility. But now, 7 years after the incident, Israel's Attorney General says the case is closed.
We came to the conclusion, unfortunately, that in none of the cases there is sufficient evidence to indict a specific policeman.
After a multi-million-dollar investigation, thousands of documents and evidence reviewed, the deputy state prosecutor says each case posed its own legal obstacles.
Years after the incidents had happened, it's quite difficult to investigate. Many of the people didn't cooperate. There were many policemen involved in every incident.
The Attorney General's decision not to indict any of the police officers involved in the killings has angered many Palestinians inside Israel. They say that it is evidence that when it comes to Israeli justice, there is a double standard.
The Arab legal center Adala says there is sufficient evidence to indict those responsible, and that the Attorney General's decision reflects his perceptions that the Arab minority in Israel is a threat to the state that should be dealt with forcefully.
This decision says that the Attorney General of the state relates to the Palestinian citizens of Israel as an enemy. That means that we cannot trust this Attorney General. We cannot trust this legal system.
The Attorney General's decision is part of a larger systematic problem, says Hassan Jabarin.
When the issue relates to the Jews, the Attorney General of the state is related to defend the Jews.
Not so, says Shainetsan.
I am totally convinced that the justice system is fair to the Arab citizens. They are citizens with full rights.
But ask the Bouchnak family and they will tell you that when it comes to justice in the self-proclaimed Jewish state, Israel does differentiate between its Jewish citizens and its Arab ones. After all, the only indictment brought by the state following the October protests was against Arab demonstrators accused of killing a Jewish citizen.